Hi, my name is Gareth Butler. I am the proud co-founder of Total Health. With my wife Emmy, we set this up in 2013 and we used to have this as a revenue stream for the last 7 months. I've been focusing on my sales career, and more recently Emmy's been focusing on her art, and we've kind of pulled all of the pricing and plans for the different things that we used to offer, but there's just this, what I kind of feel is my purpose, which is motivating others to live a healthy, well-balanced life, and it is something that is a labour of love, and I'm going to explain to you the Total Health plan. Okay, so on this page, scroll down, a little bit of information, and you'll be able to print this out. Two-sided. If you don't do a Duplo, just print out 2 pieces of paper. So what you want to do is put your why. Why are you going to, I don't know, wake up earlier, do cold plunges, drink more water, just even walk for 15 minutes a day, give up tobacco, reduce your caffeine intake. So that's something I'm doing right now. And that why needs to be personal to you, and it needs to be powerful, because that's what's going to pull you through those times where you're just like, nah, I don't fancy walking, it's cold outside. Now, when I used to have this brilliant big Doberman called Brennan, and it'd be horrible outside, and you think, I don't want to go out there, and he'd look up at you and he'd go, come on, and he'd just give you those eyes, and you'd be like, okay, and you'd walk, and then 9 times out of 10 you'd feel so much better afterwards. So Brennan, my dog, was my why for getting out and doing a lot more walks. Now, once you've done your why, then you want to put the actual goals that you want to achieve, and then you factor in the different healthy habits that you want to add to your life. Now, once you've done that, you really need to find a baseline. So I'm giving myself a 7.2, and once you've got that baseline, it's really easy to factor this one in. What gets measured gets improved. Literally, now, if you used to buy a Fitbit and you used to start tracking your steps, you will walk more, because you're going to go, right, I'm going to do an extra 100 steps, 100,000, an extra 1,000 steps today. So what gets measured gets improved. Now on the back, and we'll go into the next sheet, you basically score. So my baseline, baseline right now is 7.2. So this week, so we're on to the next sheet. So if you go a little bit further down, there's going to be this sheet. So this is your healthy daily practices. So if you look at all those ticks, so for example, 2 litres, 3.5 pints. I'm an old school guy, so Imperial, so 3.5 pints. I drank every day this week, except for Wednesday, because I was out on the road. I had 2 meetings. I just couldn't drink that much water and make sure that I could get to the toilet in time, so I just didn't drink as much, and I only did 6. So nutrition that day as well, I just didn't eat that much, didn't eat that healthily, so 6 out of 7. So if you go down, each one of these are like a connection. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way down. There's 13 on the first page. So that's anything from gardening. Oh, the weather's shocking, so I haven't been gardening. And personal best test, I've just fallen out of the habit of doing that. So there's 13 on the first page. On the second page, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So even meditation, I've just fallen out of the habit of meditating. But if you then count up the amount of healthy daily practices, or I'm calling them a connection, so you're connecting to that healthy mindset. So I have done, out of all of these, so out of 20, I have done, so it's back to this sheet, so I have done 13, and then I have actually then achieved 70. So then you put 70 over 13. Okay, so that is those 2 pages. So you've got the Total Health Action Plan, and then you just basically got a daily practice guide. There's 20 daily practices or connections on there. but there could be 30. You could be doing a lot more than I'm already doing there. And it doesn't matter. It's just how and what is relevant to you. So sheet 1, sheet 2, and then my favorite sheet is the 6-week challenge. Now I'm aiming to actually try and from today I've started to change how I drink coffee. I used to drink coffee as soon as I wake up, and I have had an issue with my gastral tract and my GI tract, and I think that has created a negative issue. And for millions and one different reasons, I've reduced my caffeine and started drinking caffeine later in the day. So I am looking to create a new habit, and I want to do this for at least the next 8 weeks. But on this sheet, I could only fit 6 of the baseline kind of tables in. So I find, me personally, again, this could be done on first thing on a Monday. It could be done whenever you've started this. But after 7 days, what you want to do is then put a line or a dot on that baseline where you believe yourself to be. And there's 3 metrics. So have you improved? Have you stayed the same? Or have you gone backwards? Now, staying the same could be, wow, you could be waking up at 5:30. Wow, you could be hitting the gym twice a day. You could be hitting the gym 5 times a week. You could be doing 80 different health connections. Your baseline could be so high, and staying the same is just perfect. Staying the same could just be you're happy, content. Staying the same could be you're just coming out of a bad patch and you're starting to make progress. So staying the same is actually not that bad at all. Something could be super consistent, and you're like, yeah, staying the same. Backwards though, as soon as you see it's backwards, why is it backwards? Am I getting enough sleep? Is there too much stress in my life? Stress is a normal part of life. I'm not one of those woo-woo, you can't have any stress and you have to remove it. Stress is a part of everyday life, but could it just be that you're putting yourself into too many stressful circumstances? And I know I'm really I'm always doing that myself, putting a bit too much pressure on me. And sometimes you can just look at the document, you can just kind of go, right, do you know what? I'm going backwards. This isn't good. I need to change things around. I need to just get back to eating healthier. And the basics, just sleeping right, getting more water, just trying to get a bit of daylight into your retinas for the 15 minutes you've got after your lunch break, and you're just doing those like basic things, and then all of a sudden then you start to see that you've gone from a 7.2 to 7.5, and you're going back in the positive trajectory of being healthy. So guys, this is Total Health, the action plan. There's 3 documents there. I really hope that it helps you to either optimize your health or start to live and lead a healthier life.